what goes into it that either makes or breaks an owner's relationship with their dog? Now, here's 3 tips that covers exactly that. Tip number 1, an effective give and go communication system to where we can get more of something and get less of something behavior wise out of our dog. Tip number 2 is that both parties, dog and owner, understand the outcomes and that their choices affect those consequences, aka those outcomes. Third, and extremely important, is that we're giving proper genetic outlets for the drives and desires that our dogs have. With our give and go communication system, we need to be able to guide and move our dog along our crazy world without conflict or confusion. Also, our dog needs to be able to communicate back to the handler or the owner about that situation, as well as the dog has to be able to communicate with another dog to be able to get more or less space in an appropriate manner. Now, for both parties understanding our outcomes and consequences, we have the human. We can get more or less of the dog to do something. The dog on its own can get more or less of something. And the dog understands within the time frame of the day when to be contextually appropriate with that behavior. And then the human understands when and where to advocate for their dog and their safety. For a third and final tip of our genetic outlet, the human has to understand the genetics of the dog, what they're coming with, and the breed as well. And then we have to be responsible for those genetics daily. That's the key part. Because if we are not satisfying those genetics fully, really fulfilling them daily, they're going to start overflowing into behavioral issues or problems. And that's just leaking out. And we need to really feel it. If we're able to really fulfill it, we won't really have those issues. Or we'll be able to use our communication system to show them the appropriate time for those.